Hey guys, RC here, back with another edition of our Let's Play with Draft Day Sports College Basketball. We're playing a career, just trying to get some more videos done for my various series that we're doing currently. This one is we're starting off as a brand new coach. We're with Sam Houston, and we're actually having a pretty decent year this year. We're 11-8 overall, 5-3 in the conference. Here is our last slate of games. So we're on a pretty good win streak. 3 losses, all conference losses in our last 1, 2, 3, 6, in our last 7. So 4-3. Taking a look at the standings, we are in second place behind Stephen F. Austin and Central Arkansas. A game and a half back. So not doing too bad. Certainly much better than last season. So let's see. Let me get into rotation. That still freaks me out that depth chart is not under depth, it's under rotation. But what are you going to do? Alright, so we've got that set. And let's go ahead and get into our games. We will do a week. And start it off. So we're nearing the end of January. Naturally, games go into the first week of March before we have conference tournaments and then March Madness. So don't think there's any risk of Sam Houston making any of those tournaments this year, but there might be an outside shot at getting one of the third or fourth tier tournaments, possibly. But we're going to have to probably win a lot of games here down the stretch. I was actually running I'm co-commissioner in a football league using bowl-bound college football, and I'm just amazed at how quickly a week runs in football compared to basketball. But you have to keep in mind there is a ton more teams playing basketball. All right, so we're playing the 7-12 Texas A&M Corpus Christi, and they destroyed us.
You have new mail.
By 11.
You have new mail.
Alright, 2 different emails, so let's go see what those are. Alright, so we had a campus visit. Didn't go badly. That one went bad. And that one went bad. We have the top 30 announcement for the Norton candidates. This is the Heisman Trophy for college basketball for the game. Don't know if that's actually the name of it. I would think they would call that the Naismith Award, but I guess they use Norton here in the game. Alright, so we're going to delete all these. Alright, we need to go in and check our injuries. Ian Reed is still out for 13 more days with that broken elbow. There's our depth chart, which again, if I'm doing the depth chart, I should be on the depth chart screen. I hate to harp on that, but that had to have been an oversight. That just makes no sense whatsoever. Alright, so Ian Reed is down here. Broken elbow. And alright, we need to go into recruiting. Alright. Hide committed. And update. Alright, there's my 2 offers. They're both interested, so let's... He's up to number 6. These are the notes over here come from your assistant coach visiting with the school, his high school coach calling, things of that nature. And I'm just trying to watch for when that. Alright, so he's still declining us though, as is he. Alright. So Whaley we actually have. He's a center, 6'8", rebounding, no defense. Alright, yeah, not very interested in him. Let's see, let me sort by defense. Alright. And let's enter that call. Alright, there's a guy that we can get to come. Oh, good. Yeah, now we're down into the F's. Alright, I think we've only got 5,200 left, so we'll go ahead and call that off. I think we've added enough guys here. And we'll get back into the games. So now we're 11-9, 5-4 in the conference. Alright, month end. So we're flipping over into January. And we have another game, Abilene Christian, 4-17. We really need to win this one. This should be one that we can win, and we do. A nice win for us, 88-77 it looked like. We'll have to go back and revisit. Might be able to get another game in this week. Yes. 9-11 Northwestern State Demons. Oh, they crushed us.
You have new mail. You have new mail.
All right. Butler, no good, no good. All right. Let's go into recruiting real quick. View key dates. All right, we're February 5th. So all we can do is evaluate I can't do anything else. This is where evaluation is when you're adding people, watching film, bringing them on for campus visits, trying to boost interest. We really don't have anybody else that we can do anything with. So let me come in real quick. So we have gotten, oh, I need to hide guys that have signed with us or elsewhere. All right, so it's still the two guys that we've got. There's nothing I can really do. So we're number 8 for Blake, number 6 for Marshad Williams. All right, let's just AI suggest this again. I do that out of habit just every week. And let me check the schedule real quick. All right, so February 5th. So we don't have a game until the 11th. But then we end with a flourish. All right, let's do a week. And it's just anticipation at this point. All right, February 11th. I think we have a game this day. There we go. Last day of the week. Lamar is 9-13. Oh, big win. Excellent.
You have new mail.
21 points. Liking that. All right, let's get into the emails. All right, we're down to the semifinalist for the Norton Award. The top 20. Quite a few players from North Carolina, I see. 3 just at the bottom there. Arizona, LSU, look like 1 each. Louisville. All right, let's jump into the schedule. I have not looked at the last few games, so let's go take a look at Abilene Christian. Take a look at the wins at least. All right, Kibu White, player of the game. That shouldn't be a surprise. You know, Kibu tends to be our best player. 11 out of 15 shooting, 23 points, only 3 rebounds though. Really a down game on the glass. I guess maybe he was so busy or making so many shots. 4 personal fouls, so it doesn't tell me. Oh, there we go, 24 minutes. So yeah, he was actually a little light in the minute category. Looks like DeJuan Smith played a little bit, 9 of 11, 21 points. DeJuan is a power forward, so yeah, he could have filled in at center. Probably also got some minutes for Graham and Scott off the bench. So we were 55% shooting from the field, 50% from three-point range, 72% from the line, 33 to 28 rebounds. See, that's kind of a key category. You'd like to kind of maybe see how many rebounds you got in your snapshot. 33 to 28, 11 to 16 in turnovers, 9 to 4 in steals, 10 blocks. That's pretty strong. 10 block shots. That's a lot. I don't know how realistic that is for a game. That seems high, but is what it is. Then we just beat Lamar. Jeremy Brookhart this time. Brookhart Oh, he's up here. 8 out of 10 in 27 minutes, 5 of 7 from 3-point range, 2 for 2 from the stripe. Ended up with 23 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds, 14 and 6 for Kibu White, 13 points for Graham, and 10 points for DeJuan Smith coming off the bench. So pretty strong game for us there. Rebounding 31 to 27, 13 to 10 on the assists, 4 to 5 on steals, 15 to 17 on turnovers, and 7 to 3 on blocks. Player of the game. Let's see. 21 point. We never trailed. So the only lead change was the first bucket of the game. That's pretty funny. All right, let's go ahead. Where are we at on time? Oh, we're doing fine. We'll do another week. Again, I think I'm pretty done with recruiting. If I don't land those two guys, we'll see if we can snag somebody else. But right now it's kind of those two or bust. We're pretty low on money now, so we've blown our budget for the year for the most part. All right, New Orleans 14 and 9. This is actually going to be a tough one. We're the home team. But I'd say, 92 to 70. Wow. Was not really expecting that. Syracuse 25 and 2, number 1 in the nation. 24 and 3 North Carolina. LSU surprising at number 10. Wisconsin's not normally a team you see up there. I guess the last few years they have been. Central Arkansas 9 and 15, but I think they were pretty close to the top in the conference record, although that may have fallen off. And looks like we got another victory there. So yeah, we're going to finish strong, it looks like. That's wrapped up a winning season for us. Let's see, schedule. So yeah, 2 games left. We cannot finish with a losing record in conference. That's awesome. Kibu White, player of the game again. 11 of 17 shooting, 22 points, 7 rebounds. 16 points, 6 boards for Brookhart. 14 points for Erwin Thompson coming off the bench in 9 minutes. Wow, so he had a hot game. 4 of 5 from 3-point range. Good game for him. 6.6 boards for Scott. 15 points for Graham. Yeah, pretty solid game for us. Largest lead was 29. Rebounds, we had a 31-23 advantage, 20-16 advantage in assists, 7-4 advantage in steals, 12-17 advantage in turnovers, and a 6-3 advantage in blocks. So that's helpful. And Central Arkansas, a couple of games at home. Cashin Moten, a little bit of a different guy to get a Player of the Game award. 28 points on 12 of 20 shooting. 5 boards, 6 assists. He was the only starter in double digits. 12 points for DeJuan Smith off the bench. Kibu had 8 points and 10 boards, just 4 of 12 shooting. So a down game for him. But Moten was hot this game, so that's actually really good. Rebounding 40-24. Wow. 31 of those were defensive rebounds, so cutting down on second chance points. 9-3 on the offensive glass, so maybe a couple of putbacks. We actually got out assisted 20-14 this game. 16-5 in personal fouls. Only 5 fouls for the whole game, so no wonder we only had 2 foul shots for the game. That's insane, and we still managed to win. That's mind-boggling. Certainly in the other basketball game, that would have been pretty much an automatic loss with only 2 foul shots. Let's see, standings. Let's take a look. So we have climbed into a tie with Incarnate Word at 9-5 in the conference. Both of us are 15-10. McNeese State just a half game out in the loss column, and they're riding a 7-game win streak. And who do we face to end the season? Is it those two? Well, we face McNeese and then A&M Corpus Christi. Incarnate Word, we actually beat them. Looks like we only played them once this year. So, big game with McNeese coming up. That'll be a tell-all game for us. Oh, you know what? Let's pop into our roster, check our injuries. And, yes, so let's go back to depth because I already sorted it. Ian Reed is actually back into our starting lineup. So that's going to move Scott Graham back to the bench. So Graham, 7.3 points, 5.5 boards, back on the bench. That'll be good to have that depth. 10 points, almost 11 points, 4.5 rebounds a game. So yeah, I think that'll be good to have him back for the stretch run here. That's actually really, really exciting there. So he is back to full health. I don't think he game logs. Yeah, we're February 19th. Alright, so he was playing even with that broken elbow. Oh, DNPs. Nope, DNPs all the way down. Yep, so yeah, 218, that was yesterday. So he has not played since February 3rd when he got hurt against Maryland Eastern Shore. And if we just take a look, I mean, he had, wow. So he only played 6 games this year before getting hurt. Well, he got hurt in his 6th game. He's a freshman, so I'm kind of excited to have him coming back. I wonder if I can tell him attitude, academics. No, we're going to just end the call. I just wanted to welcome him back to the team, that's all. Come on, I can't do that? Boo. All right. Well, I tell you what, why don't we put a break right here with Reed coming back? We'll go ahead and put a break into the game, and then we'll come back in the next video, and that should get us into the postseason. See if we make a tournament somewhere, and then start working our way into flipping to the following season. Guys, I appreciate you checking out the video. Give a thumbs up if you liked it. Look forward to any comments or thoughts that you guys have. As always, if there's something you would like to see that I'm not covering, mention it and I'll take a look at it. And if I can fit that into the to the video and the review, I will certainly be happy to do that. But thanks for your time, most importantly of all. Appreciate you checking out the video. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.